Thank you again so much, Congresswoman. Bobbie Francis, I chair the ERA task force of the council, as I said at the introductions. And gosh, Susan, I don't know whether I should keep that level of energy up or take it down a little, because it depends whether I go first or Bettina Hager from the caucus and Cami Lopez do it. I guess we'll stay with the routine or the agenda as we have it listed. We just, before this meeting, had a meeting of the task force, the ERA task force at AAUW. Thank you, AAUW, again. And we had 12 of us there, looking forward to starting to have more regular meetings again. We had, during the last session of Congress, there was a bit of a slowdown, if you will. Senator Kennedy had passed away. We didn't have someone picking up lead sponsorship in the Senate till the very end of that previous session. And for various reasons, we didn't get it rolling in the House so much. So right now, we feel very good about it. The political update is that Senator Robert Menendez from New Jersey, which is my state, is the lead sponsor in the Senate. It's SJ Res 21. And at this point, he has 13, counting himself, 13 sponsors of the bill. We're going to be working on more of a full court press in the Senate. But right now, because of the energy of Congresswoman Maloney, we've been focusing more on the House. And at this point, as she said, I had 183, but she may know of a new sponsor that I'm not familiar with, co-sponsor in the last day or two. 6 of whom are Republican. It's a bipartisan. Can we call that a bipartisan bill or not?
Yes.
Good. That's HJ Res 69. And also in the House is HJ Res 47, Congresswoman Tammy Baldwin from Wisconsin. Oh, beg your pardon, but let me also say that Congresswoman Maloney has as her co-lead sponsor Representative Judy Biggert from Illinois, who is a Republican. So she is very much setting it up to be a bipartisan bill, and we really have to work to focus on Republicans, as well as the remaining, I think it is 19, Pat, did you say, or Alice? Yes. 19 Democrats who are not yet on it. The rest of the Democrats in the House have co-sponsored. Tammy Baldwin's bill, HJ Res 47, in the House is a bill that would implement what's called the 3-state strategy. And I won't go into any explanation right now except to say we have 35 states that ratified before the 1982 deadline passed. We need 3 more states to put it in the Constitution. There is legal analysis saying perhaps if we get only those 3 more, we can make a case that it's ratified. Information about that is on www.equalrightsamendment.org, which is loaded. It's a double-edged sword. It is loaded with information, and you say, oh, this is so dense. We're going to try to make it. I do the content. My husband is the techie, and we're going to be looking at revamping that, Ashley. We're doing the lighter website. But in any case, Congresswoman Baldwin has 31, including herself, co-sponsors. That would do away with the time limit that did exist. The legal analysis of that is something that there's some thought that we don't have more co-sponsors because you were saying Carolyn Cook and United for Equality, who are really...
I was the architect of HJ Res 47.
Beg pardon?
I was the architect of HJ Res 47.
HJ Res 47 is the next iteration of what Congresswoman Robert Andrews had in Congress for a number of sessions that does implement the 3-state strategy. And so the specific that's different is saying, Congress, that the deadline is gone. And we're, at least I'm hoping, and you said that you thought some Democrats were concerned there was no more backup in terms of it's being challenged, I think was the word you used. So we're the next step, it seems, is to get more of a legal analysis of that, but it's definitely something in there that we hope will get more co-sponsors. So that's the political update. Equal Rights Amendment Task Force of the Council is going to be doing much more. We've already, as Congresswoman Maloney said, been working with her. At our meeting today, we talked about taking our work to the next level of strategy discussion. And so if anyone would like to be a part of that, there'll be broadcast email coming out through the Council. We'll have you sign on. But anyone who is interested right now in giving me their email to be part of that, we're going to be going to the next level with that. The other thing we talked about, and again I will give you broad brushstrokes, the National Council of Women's Organizations is the incarnation, the latest incarnation of what started as the Council of Presidents in about 1985. After the ERA deadline passed, women's groups got together, said we need to do a better job of communicating, we need to have a more focused impact on public policy. So we are the group that grew out of the Equal Rights Amendment campaign as the umbrella coalition, and I just, again, hope we can all buy into it. Skin in the game is her phrase. And next March 22nd, next March 22nd is the 40th anniversary of when the ERA passed out of Congress in 1972. I won't ask for a show of hands of how many were not born in March 22nd, 1972, nor will I ask for a show of hands of how many were way of age at that time. But the point is, this is a multi-generational struggle. We will be providing more information about what we would want to do to commemorate that 40th anniversary. It's a great opportunity to give the ERA more visibility, to give the Council and our origins more visibility. And so we'll be to you in that. And if anyone would like to help work on plans for that, please see me with your email and I will put you in the loop for that. And now, I think we're going to raise the energy level again. So I'm handing the last part of the ERA agenda to Bettina Hager from National Women's Political Caucus. Thank you.